So my wife and I are doing something really interesting today. We're taking photos for my use of advertising and my press, but I was able to get a very special location. I am at an abandoned JCPenney's. Yes, that's right, an abandoned JCPenney's. My local mall has had theirs closed for maybe 8 years now. I reached out and I was able to get access to 2 floors of the now empty JCPenney's. It has a very apocalyptic, dystopian look that some of the worlds in my book really cater to, and I think it's really going to make a lot of my press and a lot of my advertising shine. You really got to get a look at this place. It's so cool. I want to give a special shout out to Kate from Pyramid Companies for granting me the access, letting me use this, and not having to, do something illegally to get access to this. I mean, look at this place. It's crazy. I'm going to give you guys a lot of looks where we are. Right now I'm on the 3rd and top floor, and we're going to go down. I'll show you some of the behind the scenes all around the area. But not only is this something that I have fun shooting in, but it's also something that has sentimental meaning. I've been here with my father when I was a kid. It's been closed for, like I said, 8 years now, but it's really cool to be back in this space. Not quite how I remember it, of course, but it feels great to be back in this space and use it for something that's creative and really makes me reminisce about having good times here, being a kid here. Hey guys, so I'm actually outside of a VFW hall out in Sayreville, New Jersey. You can see this beautiful tank right behind me, but you can see people loading in right now. I'm doing the I Heart Horror event in Sayreville at the VFW, right across from the famous Starland Ballroom. Now this is an event I did last year as well. It's a charity event that helps lung cancer research, and I'm with a bunch of vendors and authors and really just horror creators. So I get to, really start my year doing something really important for not only the horror community, but for raising money for cancer. After this, I'm going to give you, how it went and, everything else, kind of just wrap up this video. Hey guys, so I just wrapped up with I Heart Horror. You can see all my stuff's in the back. It was a little too loud to finish recording, and to move around there was a little tight. So I'm gonna do a recap in my office and you get the whole experience. It was fun, it was small, and not a lot of book sales, but I had a good time. I was able to hang out with author friends. I was able to have really good conversations with authors that I admire and don't get to talk to that often. So I'm gonna give you a full recap starting now. Hey guys, so just a recap on things you saw earlier in the video. First of all, you're in another corner of my office. I gotta do a office reveal one of these days because obviously I'm a big fan of The Thing, as you can see, but my bookshelf's over there. Anyway, I want to talk about the mall photo shoot, and I want to talk about I Heart Horror. So the mall photo shoot was something that I was trying to do for a little while. My local mall allows for filming, and I thought, why not a photo shoot, which would be great. The JCPenney's at the local mall closed several years ago. It's a 4-story mall, so 2 of those floors are obviously unoccupied. I reached out, they said yes, and after some forms and some payment, I was able to get into the empty JCPenney's and actually have access to pretty much 4 floors. You had the 3rd floor and 2nd floor. The 1st floor was kind of boxed out because it was getting used for a store that was opening soon, but pretty much around the escalators was still available. And it kind of gave that ambiance of abandoned and dystopian. And then at the base level, which is the parking garage, it was boarded up from the parking garage, but the exit door was still there, and you still had this very dusty, broken glass, empty elevator aesthetic, which was, very much what I was looking for the apocalyptic dystopian, like I said earlier. But I got some great photos. I'm probably going to put some at the very end of this video, just so you can get like a slideshow of them. I'll put like 1 or 2 on the screen by me. But it was really fun. It was really great. A special shout out to Kate and Mary from Pyramid Companies for giving me access and allowing me to do something like that. It was wide open to my wife and I. We were able to really just walk around the store. I mean, it was completely empty. The fitting rooms were like completely blacked out because the bulbs were never changed, obviously, and it was just never maintained. I have some behind the scenes stuff I'll post. There's some photos that Kate actually took behind the scenes, so you get to see my wife taking pictures of me, which is pretty cool. There was one moment where she just kind of like popped in the room and I didn't notice her. I just saw a camera, so it really gave her like a spooky vibe. I really had a lot of fun doing it. A very special thank you to my wife, obviously, for taking such fantastic photos. There are a lot that we took that still aren't edited yet. We took a lot on our phones, but my wife had a DSLR camera, and all that's getting worked out still, between work and everything like that. We're still going through it all. But I'll put some photos at the very end so you get to see some stuff. The photos of me specifically are going to be used for press and my about me and the end of my books, so stay tuned for that. But like I said, you'll be getting a sneak peek here first. As far as I Heart Horror was a great time. I did it last year. This year it was fun. I made friends last year, and it was great to hang out with them and see them again and really get to share stories and share experiences, that we've all done separately as authors. Unfortunately, it was almost impossible to film in there because the main room where a lot of the vendors were had live music throughout the entire day, so it was almost impossible to film in there. The audio was horrible. I could only really get our room where we were selling books, but I had a lot of fun being in a room full of authors and a room full of a couple other vendors. It was pretty small. I'm not sure if it's a show I'll do again. I will be donating though. It is a charity event, so the money you kind of pay for your table gets donated to the organization they're raising money for. The name is escaping me right now, but I'll post a link in the description below, and you guys can check it out and hopefully donate to a great cause. The people who are behind the organization are fantastic. They're always super nice and helpful when we go to set up. So I'm really looking forward to seeing them at future shows. I don't know when or where specifically, but they are great. And I really look forward to helping them out in the future, whether it's at I Heart Horror by donating or at future shows. Make sure you check out I Heart Horror on Facebook and Instagram, and you can kind of keep tabs on what they're doing and what kind of shows they're going to next. Give them a follow, and I hope that you are able to help contribute to not only the horror community, but helping people in need. Now, a few weeks back, I did a reader appreciation segment, and I want to continue that. My readers are the absolute core of this whole vlog. All my books, I'm able to do this because people actually read my stuff. So I really want to give a very special shout out to someone who's been reading my stuff from the very beginning. She's read all my books, and not only has she given me a lot of confidence, she's also given me constructive criticism. That person is RoseAngel. I'll post her Instagram somewhere on the screen. I don't know my frame right now. Not only is she a reviewer, she's also a very talented creator. All of her posts are not just a generic book review or a book photo. She actually puts so much time and effort into being creative as well in her posts. She takes little segments of what she's reading and changes her appearance and changes her image to portray what she read. And it's gory, it's messy, it's spooky, artistic, intricate, detailed portrayal of what she's reading. I'm gonna post some photos and you get to see how incredible and how devoted she is to her craft. She's become such a intense artist, and she's been able to put that passion not only into her artwork but into her reviews, and it draws more people to that book. And it is so valuable to not only to me, but I've seen so many authors appreciate what she's done and the life she brings to that book even further. She's almost like a billboard for that person's book that hasn't been done before. And she's so talented at this, and I believe she's even started to dip her feet into book cover design. So I'm really looking forward to how she's going to elevate her posts, and I'm really interested in how she's going to elevate her ability to bring a new level of artistic ability to her book covers. RoseAngel, you've become a good friend, become such a fantastic artist through all of your posts, and I really look forward to everything you're doing in the near future. Thank you for reading my books. Thank you for giving me constructive criticism and not just telling me that like my stuff's great. You telling me how I can elevate as an author. So I really appreciate that. There's not enough people out there appreciating stuff that's not 100% in their favor, and that's okay. It's not supposed to work for everyone, but I appreciate it. So again, thank you, my friend, and I really look forward to seeing you again soon. As this episode ends, there's another one coming very, very soon. I have this episode and the next episode coming less than a week apart to give you Monster Mania, which is coming almost next week. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. I have a very big surprise for next week, so make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you click that button. Make sure you go tell your mom, go tell your dad, go tell one of your friends, and I look forward to you all watching. Go tell them. Okay guys, I'm gonna head out and work on next episode, so you guys hang out a little bit and check out the photos that I took early in this episode. Take care. So I'm just going to wrap up this video with an outro in this space because I want to soak up every last second of it. I really just want to say thank you to Mary and Kate at the Pyramid Companies for allowing me to have the access to film here. I want to thank my wife for taking the photos, taking the videos, and taking shots of my books. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to use it for advertising. I'm going to use it for press. I'm going to use it for social media. A lot of cool ways of utilizing all the photos and videos for my platform. But I really just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for checking this out. Thank you for reliving this wonderful space with me. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Happy reading. Talk to you soon.